quality and the sound quality of. I'm not going to leave this up. Just check it. This is my backyard. Just want to check the quality of the audio and stuff like that because I might just do some lives. I did a live today. Not a live, sorry, a GoPro hike, and went far, 3.5 miles, but nothing, no activity, nothing. It's a nice day though, nice hike. Hi, Batmom. I'm just testing what I sound like, Batmom. Is it good quality? That's what I'm doing. I'm just testing on my new phone what it sounds like. Yeah, that's my backyard, Batman. Oh, it sounds good. That's good because my last phone was the iPhone 7 and it finally just died on me. The battery was so bad, I almost had to keep it plugged in just to use it. And I got an iPhone 14. It was a real good deal from the Verizon store. That's good. And I might just do some lives on the phone, With the headphones in, you could almost just do a podcast too from the phone. Because my whole setup, I want to do podcasts again, but my whole setup's in the basement and it's not set up yet. I can't even remember how to do it. It's kind of finicky. But once you're set up, you're all set. You can. But like to have guests on and stuff, I'm gonna have to relearn all that stuff because I kind of forget. It's been a year anyway. Yeah, that right in the distance there. I don't know. I'm not going to zoom in because I can never zoom out again for some reason. But right there, below the cloud, it's clear. The blue sky down there is a dam, and the other side of that's a big reservoir, and that's kind of what I hike around. It's really nice. It's got miles of trails, so we're kind of lucky in that aspect, So I have a couple of people lined up that I'd like to interview, but I don't want to do it I don't want to do the same format, I want to do something different, and I haven't figured out what I want to do different. Looking back at some of my old podcasts, it's like my mic, the quality isn't that good. And I'm thinking, I wonder should I just do it from my phone? Because then you just put your headphones in, and I saw like Brent and stuff doing it from his phone, and it sounds perfect. I'm wondering should I just ditch that whole big setup and just do it from the phone. It's a lot easier. Let me just take a walk around. This place is a mess because after the winter, all the trash builds up and stuff, and then you have to clean it all. So this is my yard, and it goes down onto like Route 70, so it's kind of noisy, especially like when you get people ride their Harleys around this reservoir, and that's part of the road that goes all around the reservoir. I think it's like 21 miles around it. But once they get down there to go up that hill, they hit the gas, and it's so damn loud. Yeah, so we've got a little patch of woods here. It's not much, but it's kind of means that we've got no neighbours, And there's a drop off down here. It's kind of a little cliff. And there's a lot of like animals and stuff live down there. Yeah, these people down below us, I don't know. I don't even like seeing the houses, but we need more trees, But me and the son used to play airsoft back here, We got like a third of an acre, it's not much. And I know you people down in Oklahoma in the south and stuff, you've got like 20 and 40 acres, and we don't have as much. Hi, Chris. I live in Clinton, Massachusetts. Batmum. It's central Mass, so it has great access to a lot of national parks and just wilderness areas. Leominster State Forest is pretty close to it, but we got this eyesore down here. We got a gas station. Yeah, that road down there is always busy. So, but it's nice, somebody down here yelling. And you know, the people before us, like, you know, the people that lived here, like that's my house up there. But the people that lived here in the 50s and stuff. Oh, you're in Missouri? Yeah, the garbage all, you know, collects, you know, I don't know where half it comes from. Missouri, I was listening to, is it Dustin, Missouri Bigfoot or whatever you call him? He had an episode on Bigfoot Odyssey. You know, if you go to the most popular videos, I think he's number 6. His encounter is brilliant. I've listened to that a couple of times. He was the one that he was out hunting close to his house, and he put the deer in, and he came back out, and the gut part was gone. Your next genealogy trip? What does that mean, Chris? What's a genealogy trip? Yeah, come up here. Oh, I love that part of the country. I'd love to go down. You know, compared to where I grew up, I mean, there's a lot of wilderness around here, but I mean, out where you are, it's just so vast. You know, it's amazing. But what was I saying? Yeah, the people used to live here. You know, back in the day, they would just throw their trash down here. So, you know, bottles and cans and like everywhere you look is glass. There's just glass everywhere. People didn't care about that kind of stuff back in the day, you know. Like, look, you know, it's just up and down this hill, and then you pick it all up, but then... Oh, you were here last summer? Yeah, Dustin did have his own show, and I went to look for his podcast, but there's no activity. There's only about 6 episodes or something, and I thought he was he could definitely talk, you know. Dustin, what's he doing these days? Is he in the circuit, or is he just out of the loop altogether? I don't know. Like, I just saw him on Bigfoot Odyssey, because I've been going through their episodes. You know, I realized that, like, Bigfoot Odyssey is probably the best Bigfoot show out there, and it's just sad how it ended, you know. So I've just been like watching all his episodes again, you know. So they're fantastic. The way Carrie and Linda, they used to just go around, and when he did Mark Copeland's episode, that was fantastic. My only gripe about the Mark Copeland episode, you know, that's the old church there. See that big, well, I don't know if it's a church, but it was a rectory or something. When the Catholic Church sold all their property to pay for lawsuits, see all those condos beside it? Like, they weren't there, that was just a hill. So this was sold for apartments too. So that used to be all church land, and now it's all, look, there's a bird. I don't know what type of bird that is. Cryptid PSD, yeah. Oh, he wrote a book about his encounters, Batman. Yeah, I liked him. I mean, he definitely had the gift of the gab. You know, he could talk. It's just a pity. Maybe if anybody has his info, I'd love to have him on. I'd love to have him on the show, because he was that was a good one. You know, and you know, after Bigfoot Odyssey kind of ended, everybody kind of was scattered to the wind, weren't they? You know, that was a great hub for everybody to kind of meet, and I don't know where that place is anymore. I know there's a few, like Nikki's podcast and Squatch Talk and stuff, and Lockbeard's I enjoy that one. You know, he'll go on there and he'll just talk for like 2.5 hours, and I kind of like that. You know, I don't like when people say, oh, we've got an hour, and then that's the end of the show, so they try to fit everything in an hour. I'd rather just go on until, you know, you're sick of talking. That was all church ground, and now it's all condos going up everywhere. And you know, you're probably talking like, those condos are probably like $300 $500,000 for like their duplexes by the looks of it. Probably 300 grand each side, you know. And those things went up like in 6 months, so they can't be the best quality. I don't know. But I was hoping to get the contract over there actually, and I never did. Yeah, lines are drawn in the sand. Yep, that's what happens, you know. So I'm getting back into this subject, and I'm going back to the very start. All of the people that were there at the very start of the subject, like Bindernagel and Grover Krantz and all those guys. I'm starting to read their books, you know. And because before I was just listening to encounters and watching research channels, but now it's like I really want to go back to the start of the subject and, you know, start over again, start everything from the ground up and see what's true and not true, you know, because now it's just like there's just so much stuff out there and there's people fighting about what's true and what's not true. And a lot of it's on the shoulders. A lot of the information that we have is built on the shoulders of these guys, you know, and I want to go back and listen to what these guys had to say, you know. Anyway, I got someone coming over to the house, so I gotta cut it right here. So thanks for stopping by, everybody, and I'll see you all later.